Welcome back to the channel, everybody. So we have a lot of videos that's being uploaded right now, but they're taking so long, and I don't know if anybody else is having this problem. It keeps saying this video is taking longer than expected, so forgive me for like the shorter videos are easy to upload, but I do have a long Forza 6 video with me, Trey, and my community. I was learning how to drift, and we was all just gaming. We had a great time. That is being uploaded right now, and I have a Devil May Cry 5 video follow-up that's also being uploaded. Now, this video, as you guys read the title and the thumbnail, it is about GTA 6, but I do want to address something very interesting. I have two pieces of content that I need to show you, and I do want to address something with the comment section because, listen, I love the fact that you guys engage so much in the comments. But let me just say something. Right now, I think we can all agree there's no need to entertain any kind of leak of marketing or leaks of like trailers coming out in a couple of days or so, because Strauss Zelnick himself already confirmed in that earnings call, like meeting or interview, that June is when the marketing is going to start. So that being said, can kind of clear out anybody who's been wanting to kind of push out videos and kind of milk it, because I feel like for every other video that was dropping, it really was pushed back and it kind of like gave a bad taste to a lot of people that felt like people were just milking it for views. Okay, I get that part, but let me just explain this shit. From the beginning of time on YouTube, the best thing and the most fun thing to entertain was your favorite game getting hints and leaks. I'll give you a big example. You guys remember when Modern Warfare 2 was like at the height of gaming, and it was to the point where they were doing leaks and hints on anything that was related to Infinity Ward's Modern Warfare and even Treyarch's Black Ops title. And that snow mission that they showcased during their E3, it was the biggest thing ever. After that, people loved the Easter egg leaks and hints that was happening with Black Ops and Zombies when that became a big thing. That's always been a big thing, but we all came across those who would mess it up for everyone else. And what I mean by that is, although we are making speculation videos and all these other videos, alluding to leaks and supposed videos and alleged videos, people do ruin it for the community. Now, I'm going to show you guys two videos, and then we're going to talk about some GTA 6, but two videos of what used to go down back then in gaming versus what I see now happening. I can appreciate the videos that I see now, people talking about GTA 6 and their hopes and actually giving information that they are reading somewhere rather than making shit up. Because for those who are pretty like upset in the comment section of many people's videos saying, oh my God, they're doing it for the views. Let me just tell you, there was a time where NBA 2K, there was some creators who were making up fake trailers saying that it was gameplay that it wasn't. There was people out here lying, saying that certain games were compatible with certain systems, and that was just not the case. And I'm going to show you two right now. Now you guys see this, and yes, this is my motherfucking guy. This is Agent 00. Yes, he was young as hell here. This was 8 years ago. Okay, so I know if he ever sees this, he's going to be like, what the fuck, Rick? Listen, this is just an example. And one thing I loved about Agent around this time, he was calling out all these people who legit would just lie for views. This was the word. We went through a weird time where if it was GTA 5 or the 2Ks, the Maddens, all these big games, people were blatantly lying for views. And as a result, a lot of those channels, they're dead. They don't exist, or they don't have content, or even YouTube took them down for lying like shit. The videos that are happening today with speculation videos, I don't have a problem with that, man. I enjoy hearing people talk about the possible leaks and stuff like that, as well as addressing if they're fake or not, and just always take it with a grain of salt. It's way better the way people put them together. Yeah, you have your instances where people are just blatantly lying, but you do have guys that are trying their best to really just give you guys what they're hearing today, and they're not alluding to like, oh guys, make sure you guys subscribe because we got the new trailer date. Like, people are just having fun within the speculating. During this era of YouTube, oh, you guys will be sick. You guys will be sick. So Agent in this video is addressing a few people who were making fake names on YouTube and then using PC modded videos to enhance whatever, like the gameplay, and then calling it the new trailer. You had guys like 2K Sports Official and Crashy Lion that was lying. So look, so he basically was addressing it, and then look at what he's reacting to. There's people throwing music and faking it like this was the new trailer at the time, when this was the 2K before, but they were modifying PC gameplay. See, it was bad back then.
Considering you're damn, and you know what it is, man. when someone's super
gang.
Because you can't be the 2K Sports official and not have any subs is why he hid the sub count. Look,
you was able to hide the sub count. Now, people were lying, blatant lying, and doing all that, but then look at what happens here. Fast forward. This was one of the channels so infamous for just blatantly lying, but they were cooking. They were cooking. I wasn't mad at the hustle, yo. They were cooking. This dude was cooking, and people kept believing it. People were believing. Look at what I got NBA 2K18 early, and it wasn't even the case, and it had 233,000 views. People were lying. Bro, look at this. Promoting all this stuff is crazy.
New gameplay. And you know what's funny is when he doesn't clickbait and say fake shit, he only posts 4,000 on the video.
That's what I'm saying. So people were clickbaiting to get the best and the most views possible. NBA 2K18 PS4 4K My Career gameplay, official My Career demo gameplay. If I'm not bugging, maybe he is, the screenshot is correct, but ain't that little Bishop from Fight Night? Maybe I'm tripping. That look like Baby Bishop. Regardless of the fact, I'm just letting y'all know it was a nasty time on YouTube, man. For those that was around, it was a nasty time. This has been going on for a long time. Now, I hate to put the brother's video on blast. It's not the case of it. He hasn't really been posting. This is a channel with over 873,000 subs. God bless the brother. I really hope, he's got another channel somewhere. He's really just cooking somewhere. I always hope the best for people. However, this was an example, and look, I'm not knocking this guy. I'm just stating some stuff. I notice a lot of people who would mislead their channels oftentimes will make videos later on with like the I'm sorry videos, or would make videos later on talking about like how they're going to step away for a little while, they're mental, their channel's dying, and didn't recognize that you were basically setting your channel up for failure. And I'm not trying to call this man out. I don't like doing stuff like that, man. But really just because you wasn't growing a genuine fan base in an audience, you were growing people who just only looked for you for when you had the latest shit. And when they realized you was just blatantly lying, they just didn't watch you no more. One of his most viewed video was this one, GTA 5 on Xbox One. He had the GTA 5 360 disc going into the Xbox One. And this is how he did it. So he basically explains in this video how to play GTA 5 on your Xbox One. He puts the disc inside the console in the thumbnail. What he ends up doing is, holy shit, I don't even think this is how it actually worked when he actually showed it on the TV. I think he just clickbaited this too. I don't know if this is even possible, but he put a damn HDMI with another HDMI in each other. And I don't know if these are two connected, these are the same one, or these are two separate HDMIs. But then what he proceeded to do was, because Xbox One had that TV feature, he popped his Xbox 360 on the TV shit and had it pop up here. So there was mad delay and mad latency, and he basically baited everybody to thinking that he genuinely had GTA 5 being played on the Xbox One, when it was really the feature that showcased the 360 screen. So that had people fucked up because he was lying. This is crazy. He had TV mode on.
You can actually play inside the home screen of the Xbox One while on your...
And he's dead serious. That was the time that we was at, y'all. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. That was a nasty bag. That was a nasty bag of YouTube. But I love that era of YouTube. There was opportunities all over the place, and people were trying to find their space, their communities, their spaces to grow, all that stuff. Even now, there's so much more access, but I understand why a lot of y'all feel the way you feel. Now, again, now that we've gotten the confirmation from Strauss, I don't feel like we got to press the issue of leaks of confirmed dates. They are confirming, or they are trying to leak out that supposedly May 26th is going to be a trailer. We could count that as marketing. There's also a fake ass leak going on that supposedly they got to deal with FIFA, which is not the case at all. I don't even believe that crap. But Strauss already said June. So my mind is saying June 1st, I'm going to be looking. June 1st, I'm going to be searching the internet. We don't know. It could be June 29th. For all we know. But I love reporting stuff like this to you guys, because again, this brings out everyone from the day they were 14 to like them 8 years, 10 years later, where we was all young as fuck when GTA 5 came out, and now it's been like 12 years and we all old. You know what I'm saying? So it brings out all the fans really commenting, talking about how, holy shit, I was in middle school when the game came out. I'm actually about to get married. Like, it's actually hilarious to see how much GTA like has like changed the world, bro. It's insane. So the only things I really have to report today for you guys is the fact that supposedly it was said that Rockstar or Rockstar Games, they have somebody. Let me read this here for you guys. It stated, and I thought it was pretty funny. It says, according to an insider, Rockstar loves the element of surprise and hates leaks so much that they'll change trailers or announcement dates out of spite to discredit leakers. That could be some asshole shit. That could possibly happen. That being said, the game, if that was ever to be true, because that don't sound crazy. That sounds very strategic. It sounds very trollish. And again, coming from a company whose product is way bigger than just gaming, this game can actually bring the gaming industry back up. Even Strauss Zelnick said it. He says GTA 6 can actually help out the video game industry. This can help out the gaming industry by miles and miles upon miles, because a lot of companies have been stepping away from investing into these games, which is also a downfall and a decline, the studios closing. But seeing the success of GTA, companies and investors may say, you know what, if we put some money into this, we could probably make a product too. It's so crazy. We've seen people doing this shit with NFTs. There was people trying to, like Mind's Eye, there was people trying to come out with an NFT game. People were investing. So GTA 6 can really like change the game for the next 10 years. So I feel like this is not too far-fetched of a leak. I just find it funny. I wanted to bring that to you guys because I'm like, that ass then leakers, just stop leaking. Insiders, stop giving inside notes. Because if that's the case, if that was ever the case, that's some bullshit. But again, this is something that it's fun. You can entertain the idea because it's not anything that's ridiculous. Like, oh my God, GTA 6 was available in fucking Finland. How come GTA 6 somehow is all available in all these countries but the US? Like, I obviously didn't fall for it. Little leaks such as, GTA 5's trailer 2 was unpinned by Rockstar Games. It's the little shit I see that people who are real fans of the franchise is doing. I don't find that annoying, man. I find that funny, man. I find that cool. Like, I don't really take it personal. You know what I'm saying? So there's a lot that's going on. Microsoft just put out their tweet earlier saying, hey, November 19th, make sure you guys wish list. There's a lot of shit that's happening with GTA. So for those who get upset and for those who think, just understand, we had a crazy era of people lying and clickbaiting for views. All that's happening now is people just reporting shit for the love of the game, for the fun. Now, if you hear some extreme shit and people are like, I'm number one source and I'm gonna get you guys everything, make sure you guys subscribe. I don't like shit like that, because now you outing everybody else who's just reporting the same shit you reporting. You know what I mean? So just make sure you take everything with a grain of salt. Strauss also said again, Take-Two CEO says that GTA 6 could lift the entire gaming industry. That was a big thing that he said during the earnings call. It says when there's a big hit in the market, you know what it does. It energizes consumers around the entertainment market and they consume more. Zelnick said during the company's recent first quarter earnings call, if we're fortunate enough to have that kind of year that we expect, it's going to be good for the industry as a whole. I agree, because I feel like what's going to happen is it's going to shape people to say, you know what, let's go reach back out to Ubisoft and see if we could put some money into them to make a bigger project. And Ubisoft got to learn from those mistakes, because they've closed down several studios already and they're in a weird situation right now, and it can really help out so many people. So again, this video is really just to kind of like give you guys that kind of feel of like, hey, don't take these videos that you see of us all reporting GTA 6 stuff. It's the biggest topic. It's the biggest thing right now. And I hope nobody's becoming like a hypocrite on this, because there's people that sit all day watching podcasts talking about LeBron James and who's the GOAT, and people have all their debates and people just sitting down talking like different topics and stuff. All this is just conversation. It's barbershop talk. It's all just chat. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's just chatting, having fun, a fun time. Again, I can't stress it enough. We had a nasty, disgusting time. Remember all the Call of Duty leaks? Remember all the titles of everyone talking about how they knew, and oh my God, new footage, new leaks. And it would be the most dumbest little shit, but we all ate that shit up, man. We was like, oh my God, I need to see more news, especially zombies. When zombies became like the biggest thing, the little leaks got us excited. People were literally taking in-game content Easter eggs and making it out to be that it was actual facts that the next game is going to feature so-and-so. It was a crazy time on YouTube, but I love every second of it. You know what I mean? This time, you just got to pick and choose who you enjoy the most. And, it ain't that serious to get upset, man. But listen, it's your boy 3MG. God bless everybody and happy gaming. Enjoy this shit. I love y'all. God bless. Peace.